Jesus versus Dajjal, the greatest battle of the future. In the times preceding the Day of Judgment, the Imam Mahdi will engage in a monumental struggle against the dominant superpowers of the world. Meanwhile, the figure of Dajjal, the deceiver, will emerge from the region between Syria and Iraq, specifically from an area often referred to as Khorasan. This figure, often associated with chaos and misguidance, is believed to already exist among us. The revelation of Dajjal from Tamim Dari, a significant account shared by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sheds light on the Dajjal's emergence. One day, during a congregational prayer, the Prophet recounted a remarkable story told to him by a man named Tamim Dari, who had recently converted from Christianity to Islam. Tamim, accompanied by 30 companions, embarked on a sea voyage that was suddenly interrupted by a fierce storm, forcing them to land on a mysterious island. Upon their arrival, they encountered a strange and hairy creature whose front and back were indistinguishable. When they inquired about its identity, it introduced itself as Al-Jassasa. This creature led them to a man who was chained and asked several questions about key signs to ascertain the state of the world. 1. Tell me about the date trees of Bazan. They reported that the trees were laden with fruit, to which he replied, they will soon cease to bear fruit. 2. What about the Sea of Galilee? They noted it was full of water, but he proclaimed, it will soon dry up. 3. What about the Zugar spring? Again, they answered that it was plentiful, yet he forewarned, it too will dry up. The chained man then inquired, has the Prophet appeared in Arabia? Upon confirming he had, he asked if the Arabs fought against him. When they affirmed this, he concluded that had they followed the Prophet, it would have been better for them. He ultimately revealed, I am the Messiah Dajjal. I will soon be released and will traverse the earth in 40 days, saving only Makkah and Medina, which I cannot enter. The Prophet Muhammad PBUH later confirmed to his companions that this man was indeed Dajjal. Prophecies unfolding today. Several contemporary occurrences resonate with the prophecies shared. Bazan, modern-day Beit Shean, is experiencing a decline in agricultural productivity, exacerbated by overpopulation and water scarcity. The Sea of Galilee *, Israel's primary freshwater reservoir, is diminishing at an alarming rate due to overexploitation and climate change. The Zugar Spring *, located near the Dead Sea in Jordan, is also weakening, with numerous springs having dried up. Furthermore, there is a notable belief among some Jewish circles that their Messiah, identified by Muslims as Dajjal, is imminent. A notable rabbi once advised Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, the Messiah has not yet arrived. Prepare for his arrival, leading to claims that Netanyahu might be the last prime minister before the appearance of this messianic figure. The Dajjali system, a new world order. The Dajjali system is rapidly materializing under the guise of globalization, characterized by the emergence of a singular global government, a unified currency, predominantly the US dollar, a singular religion, extensive surveillance systems and artificial intelligence managing personal data, biometric identities and digital profiles, transitioning to a cashless society with cryptocurrencies playing a central role, Dajjal's deceptions through technology. Upon his emergence, Dajjal is foretold to utilize advanced technology to enact incredible deceptions. He may appear to raise the dead, potentially through robotics, holograms, or neural technology. He will manipulate environmental elements, such as controlling rain through cloud seeding methods. He could create vivid illusions of heaven and hell utilizing AI and projection technology. Dajjal is rumored to travel at extraordinary speeds, possibly aboard a white aircraft, evocatively described in Hadith as a white donkey. Notably, he is said to have one eye and kafir inscribed on his forehead. His followers are anticipated to include an estimated 70,000 Jews, alongside women, the destitute, and some misguided Muslims who fall prey to his deceptions. The Prophet Muhammad PBUH cautioned, from the creation of Adam until the Day of Judgment, there will be no greater test than that of Dajjal. The prophetic return of Jesus Isa A.S. As corruption spreads across the land under Dajjal's influence and Imam Mahdi finds himself pressured, Allah will dispatch Prophet Isa Jesus PBUH from the heavens. He will descend at a white minaret in Damascus, aided by 2 angels. Adorned in saffron robes, water will cascade from his hair as he arrives just as Imam Mahdi prepares for prayer. Imam Mahdi will offer to lead, yet Jesus will graciously respond, "You are the leader of this ummah. The Iqamah was called for you." Following the prayer, leadership will transition to Prophet Isa AS. The final confrontation with Dajjal. In preparation for the final confrontation, Prophet Isa AS will organize a Muslim army to face Dajjal. Dajjal, engulfed in fear and desperation, may attempt to flee by air, specifically towards what is known as Ben Gurion Airport in modern-day Israel. Ultimately, Prophet Isa AS will confront Dajjal, striking him down with a spear, revealing the truth through his blood. Dajjal was not divine but merely a deceiver. Consequently, his illusions and dominion will shatter. After Dajjal's demise, in the aftermath of Dajjal's destruction, many who once followed him will turn back to Islam. Some will perish due to illness, while others will flee in terror. A palpable peace will envelop the earth, with Prophet Isa AS ruling justly in accordance with Islamic law. He will abolish false religions, ban alcohol and pork, and remove symbols like the cross. Prosperity will abound, rendering the practice of zakat almost unnecessary. Predators and prey will coexist harmoniously, with wolves and sheep living side by side, and children interacting with snakes without incurring any harm. The conclusion of Imam Mahdi's era and the rise of Ya'juj-Ma'juj. Imam Mahdi will govern for 7 to 8 years before passing away, with Prophet Isa AS officiating his funeral and ensuing burial in Medina. Following this pivotal event, the forces of Gog and Magog Ya'juj-Ma'juj will be unleashed. The Ya'juj-Ma'juj crisis, the emergence of Ya'juj-Ma'juj will bring devastation characterized by widespread destruction, food shortages, and chaos as they annihilate resources and create panic. Prophet Isa AS and his followers will retreat to Mount Tur, facing extreme hunger and adversity. In a moment of despair, Isa AS will implore Allah for aid, and Allah will send a worm to strike Ya'juj-Ma'juj, resulting in their demise overnight. Their bodies will be carried away by birds with long necks, leading to the earth's purification. The dawn of a new era of peace. Prophet Isa AS will ultimately marry, be blessed with children, and eventually pass away. His final resting place will be alongside Prophet Muhammad PBUH in Medina. This will herald a new epic characterized by justice, peace, and unity, promoting community and shared prosperity among all of humanity.